So I'm at the beach this week, soaking in the sun, catching waves, and making all the hot ladies swoon. But I didn't want to leave y'all without any content. Luckily, I've come across this canceled game that works well as a shorter video, and I think it's interesting, and you probably will too. Also, stay tuned at the end of the video for a short update.
Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix.
So a couple of years ago, an anonymous tipster leaked this piece of concept art along with several images on social gaming website N4G. The images looked as if they were coming from some sort of beta build of some new Nicktoons racing game. So some internet detectives got searching. They found a piece of artwork very similar to the concept art on artist David Atkins' website. David Atkins is a Columbus, Ohio based artist, and he runs a freelance illustration studio named Let's Draw Studios. On the website you can see various commissions he has done for companies like Nickelodeon, Scholastic, Hasbro, and McDonald's. Most of this art is for board game boxes, flash games, trading cards, and just various clip art. But one more high quality piece of art is found on the home page, and it's never been used. The image shows SpongeBob SquarePants, Otis, and Ren and Stimpy driving hover cars on what seems to be a futuristic track. Next to them is the logo that reveals the title of this project, SpongeBob SquarePants and the Nicktoons Gravjet Racing. It seems as if David Atkins was commissioned to do art for either the title screen or the box. But after looking into it, the image had been on Let's Draw Studios for several years, so it seemed like the art wasn't being used anytime soon. After finding a listing for the game on the ESRB's website, it was confirmed that the game was being developed for Xbox 360 and PC. The game had no confirmed developer and no confirmed title. Some sources, including Dave Atkins' artwork, has the game titled as SpongeBob SquarePants and the Nicktoons Gravjet Racing, but canceled video game website Unseen64 has it listed simply as SpongeBob Gravjet Blast. The same anonymous tipster that leaked the concept art also leaked 7 images that looked like they were screenshots from a beta build of the game. By looking at these screenshots and the concept art, it seems as if characters from SpongeBob SquarePants, Fanboy and Chum-Chum, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Ren and Stimpy, Barnyard, and the Mighty Bee would have been playable. Confirmed characters were SpongeBob SquarePants, Otis, XJ9, and Bessie Higginbottom. Also, duos Fanboy and Chum-Chum and Ren and Stimpy would have shared one Gravjet. SpongeBob Everything Wiki also has an unconfirmed roster of characters. They claim the game would consist of 13 characters with 6 starters and 7 being unlockables. They claim the starting roster was SpongeBob SquarePants, Ren Hoek, Gromble from All Real Monsters, Chum-Chum, Gordon Quid from Cat Scratch, and Bev Bighead from Rocco's Modern Life. They also list the 7 unlockable characters as being Rocco, Bessie Higginbottom, Donnie Thornberry, El Tigre, Stimpy, Patrick Star, and Heifer Wolf. This roster is unlikely, however, as it lists Ren and Stimpy as being separate racers, and the same article lists the game as being planned to release on the Wii, but there's no evidence to support this. Also, it would be strange to have Bev Bighead as a starter, but Rocco an unlockable, as well as having several side characters playable instead of main characters like Gordon and Donnie Thornberry. Each character would have had a unique Gravjet that would have stayed consistent with each character's respective art style, but made into a futuristic model similar to Cartoon Network's online mech fighting game TKO Titanic Kung Fu Bot Offensive. Some examples of these Gravjets are Bessie Higginbottom having one that looks like a queen bee, and Otis having one that looks like a tractor. The game would have played similarly to Nintendo's F-Zero and Mario Kart series, as well as Shin'en Multimedia's Fast Racing series. Like Mario Kart, there would have been different items on the track that players could pick up and use against other racers in order to get an advantage. The game would have had players racing in these Gravjets, which were incredibly fast hovercrafts that looked similar to spaceships. Each track would have various panels on the ground that if a player drove over would either speed them up or spin them out. The tracks would have been wild, with players winding around spherical objects similar to planets and driving in loops and going upside down, a la Mario Kart 8. It seems as if each track was a futuristic version of each character's respective homes. Some of the screenshots support this, with the image showing Fanboy and Chum-Chum having a Frosty Freezy Freeze billboard on their track, which is a popular drink in the show, and the image showing Bessie Higginbottom seeming to take place over a schoolyard. It was unveiled that the game was to be released for Xbox Live Arcade and PC, but this never happened. Allegedly, it was going to be released in 2012, but the game never left its beta stage and was cancelled due to lack of funding. After the cancellation, and since it was never officially announced, it faded into obscurity. No playable builds of the game exist, and we may never find them. While doing research for this video, I had found one commenter saying that he recently saw the game listed on a list of upcoming EA games, but this is unlikely because Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 was just announced. If anybody has any information on the game or knows how to get a playable build, contact me in the comments below or on Twitter, and I'd love to get a hold of you. So as of right now, it seems like Spongebob SquarePants and the Nicktoons Gravjet Racing will be lost forever. Okay, now onto a channel update. So I think I'm going to switch from doing weekly videos to doing bi-weekly videos. I'm really stressing myself out to get a video out each week, and I feel like it's not living up to the quality that I could have. I'm only giving myself one day for writing, and that's the day that's shared with making the thumbnail. And then I record and do the audio editing the next day, and then spend about 3 days editing. And I just don't have time to do any more than that, and I feel like I could script better and make better edits if I switch it to doing bi-weekly videos. But the length of these videos will also be longer. You're not going to just be getting less content. I'm planning to try and make like 20-minute videos from now on. Or I may just switch to monthly videos. I'm not really sure right now. I'm working on a very big video that's about a terrible movie from the 90s, and that's probably going to be about 45 minutes long, but I'm not going to be able to get that out if I'm still having to release content every week. So I might just switch from doing a video every 2 weeks and just take a long break so I can finally push this video out. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys whenever the next video comes up. But as of right now, make sure to like and subscribe for more gaming and movie content every Tuesday, as of right now, along with random reviews throughout the week. See ya.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.